Hey folks, Templar here, and welcome to Let's Talk. Now before we get started on this topic, I'd like to give an announcement that I will be away for most of August, so that means there won't be much content coming up, but do not worry, when I do get back I will post double episodes of my Let's Plays so that you can keep up to date, so don't worry, they are coming, but I will be missing most of August. But in any case, let's get into the Let's Talk about Shenmue's Kickstarter. Now as many of you know, in our last video, I did not mention Shenmue. There's a reason for this. Now I believe Shenmue, their little social experiment to me was a bit of a bad crack, if you know what I mean. Let's then review the facts here. You're at E3, the biggest event of the day, so the year, and then you go and do this thing where you are promoting Shenmue with a Kickstarter, and you find out Sony is pitching the bill still. Now what to that to me is fair. Was this an experiment by the creator of Shenmue to see if there was any, popularity in the game? Of course there would be. I mean, let's be honest. The amount that was ponied up was around about 2.5 million after this recording. I don't know how much it is now, but let's be honest. This to me is a sour taste. I mean, come on, 2.5 million wouldn't even cover the cost for the development team, let alone a freaking game. So to me, this was a bad crack. And if those guys who did Kickstarter are actually going to get the game out of it, then you guys are the biggest suckers I've ever seen. Because this was, fanboys dickery if I've ever seen one. But that's your choice. If you want to support it, that's your choice. But this is the thing I was worried about Kickstarter, what it could happen. This is a bad part of Kickstarter. When you got big companies who are getting, a backing from the main publisher, pull this stunt, to me it's like, what? I mean, it's absolutely disgraceful. But in the flip side, it did show though that there is a mass interest for this game. But we have to ask ourselves the question, is Shenmue worth it at this mundane age? Will it compete in this mundane age? Now, I know the fanboys and fangirls will say yes, it will. But for me, who's an outsider who's played Shenmue, but went away with it for a while because, I just didn't feel connected to it, will it even be in 3 years when it's going to be made? Which, because you guys, it is going to be around about 3 or 4 years. But what are your thoughts on this? Do you think Shenmue did the right, creator Shenmue did the right thing, or do you think it was a bad publicity stunt? This is Black signing off, and I'll see you in the next video.